Hey, what's up, party people? I'm Jake.
And I'm Emmy, and we are van lifers.
Yeah, we've been on the road for quite a few years already, all around the US, Canada, and now all the way down into Mexico on our way to Patagonia.
Yep, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow along, see if we ever get there.
We'll definitely get there. Slowly, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we like to think that we're van life experts because we've been living in a van for so long now, and we understand pretty much that this life, we went into it to have a lot of fun and be able to travel around, but we know that it can also be really hard. But we're really on a mission with this list to make van life fun again, you guys.
Here are our top van life essentials to make hard days suck less.
Just about everything is linked in the description below, so check it out. We're also going to link this gorgeous campground that we're at right now. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, we do read those, so drop us.
Boom. Welcome to camp. So I'm going to do the outside and kind of walk you through everything it is that we find that are essential. First thing to start out with is the shade structure. Our shade structure is Our shade structure is a little bit different than others. We're out at a lot of windy places at times, so we have that camo net. Now, it would be nice to have a full cover shade, but as you know, if you're in wind, that ain't gonna work. So this is what we chose, and we're able to have a bit more privacy when you're able to angle it down to the ground like we do here. So that way we can have it up all the time, no problem. And yeah, so let me show you some other stuff. Big thing, solar lights. Shouldn't have any lights that you charge up. They should all be solar. Makes it so easy. They pop on when you need them, and they charge themselves, and you don't have to worry about it. You set it and forget it. So that is a great thing always to have your camp lit up at night, because let's say you come back and you can't find it, at least you're lit up, you know? Try to your best. And no one wants to be a dark wad anyway, so come inside. So one of the big things, you need a chair, a trusty good old chair. And these Tommy Bahamas I have found are awesome because they have little backpacks, so you can wear them around anywhere and everywhere you need to, because it also has a cooler. So you can pack up any little snacks, beers, all the things, and be able to hike and go sit wherever it is that you need and or want to. Which brings me to is a secondary shade structure when you want to go out someplace. Maybe that's just like a little beach umbrella. We prefer the Nesto. So that thing has been like a little game changer for us to be able to go out to the beach and keep our camp set up and so on and so forth. So secondary shade structure is nice. In addition to these chairs, you need a good outdoor mat. These outdoor mats are an absolute must to keep stuff, to help block keeping dirt and stuff getting into your van. It's awesome. And also, it grounds the space. You know, it really sets up the tone, and it's really nice. It's nice. And these like little Turkish rug that we have, and we'll link that below as well. But definitely really been a really durable and great outdoor mat. That's for sure. And then of course, cannot forget any outdoor festivities with a great speaker. It is an absolute must. Obviously, yours doesn't need to be as big as ours, but a really good speaker that has really great sound quality is amazing to have, because sound quality is obviously, you don't get it anywhere on the road, so that's for sure. So good sound quality like this sound box is amazing to have. Let's talk about these MaxTrax. Not only do they get you out of sticky situations, but they're levelers as well. So that way you don't have to carry a whole nother set of levelers that are like humongously stacked up. You just carry these, and if you're that far off, generally, most of the time, you don't even want to mess with getting out those other levelers and parking in that situation. These things will do you justice and save you time all the time, because you definitely need them, and you definitely can use them as levelers as well. In addition to this type of recovery gear, tow straps, because anytime that you're out on the beach and you're in Baja, you're there, you're wherever, like, problems are going to happen. You're going to get stuck for sure. Just, it happens. So have a tow strap, Maybe you can't help out yourself, hopefully, but maybe you can help out somebody else. Let's talk about something that we use every single day. It's not the towel. Magnetic hooks. These things are amazing. They hang up things. You can just take, since they're so strong, you can just take even a towel, put it right to your door, all is good. So these magnetic hooks are an absolute must. And any exposed metal you have in your van, you can just pop it right there too, and you can hang anything that you need. Also, another little vibe setter, you need a tapestry. Tapestry is nice, yes, it does set a vibe, but more importantly, you're able to cover a door, your back doors, have your doors open, but yet have a little privacy, but even more so, shade on inside your van. So that way you can get a breeze, all that fun stuff, but yet, you know, still feel like you have a little privacy. Last but not least, for me, is mosquito covers. Now you can just buy like your normal door style mosquito covers and put it up, and because they have thumbtacks, as long as you have wood that is in your van. If you have metal or things like that, it won't be as easy because thumbtacks are the best way to put it up, we have found. But you can cut it down to size and really make it fit each of your doors, your slider and your back double door, and make it all work. And man, game changer. To be able to have a breeze come through your door and all of like that, it's amazing, for sure.
Welcome to the inside of the van. I'm going to show you all of our essentials inside Napoleon. That's the name of our van, by the way. So starting off is these rubber mats right here below me. We bought car mats and we use these as pretty much like our mud room, and they are a lifesaver. As you can see, they're already covered in sand just for me coming in right now. And we also have a dog that tracks in anything and everything outside. So whether it's like raining, whether you're at the beach, no matter what, having rubber mats keeps your space more clean. It's a place to put your shoes for you to dry off, hang up any wet gear, and also clean off the dog. And then all you have to really do is just kind of like hose them off and shake them out, and it keeps your space just so much nicer. So absolute must, get some rubber car mats and throw them in your doorway. All right, come on in and I'll show you the rest. And for more necessary, unnecessary items, some good slippers for the house and a nice rug. These keep your feet warm and cozy. It adds kind of like more of a home feel to the space, but also the rug is pretty crucial in protecting your floors. Again, we track a lot of dirt in no matter what, so having a rug allows you to just kind of scoop it up and throw the dirt outside. It's easier to clean. But it also just kind of makes it feel more like home in here. So some slippers and a rug, decor, home vibes, whatever you want to call it, it's definitely essential. In addition, we also have quick dry towels here. So as I'm standing here in the mud room, when we're soaking wet coming in from the rain or the beach and we want to dry stuff inside the van, we can just hook it right up here on our hooks. And these towels are really nice because they dry very quickly. If you have like normal house towels, they take forever to dry. And when you're somewhere like we are right now in Mexico where it's really humid, not only will it never dry, but it will start to smell like mildew very quickly. And you basically are never gonna have a dry towel, and it's gonna smell all the time. So quick dry towels, you just have to have them. Don't even get any other towels in the van, these only. And we have a bunch for us and Bernie and everything in between. Speaking again of dirt, you're also going to need to invest in a good broom. Of all of the cleaning supplies that you can have, you will use this every day, if not multiple times a day. It's like the worst thing in the world when you wake up in the morning and there's just sand and dirt and food and stuff on the ground, because it gets so messy in here. So having a clean floor really makes your space feel a lot nicer. So you have to get a good broom. We keep ours right up front, so we can just sweep everything right out the door. Okay, we gotta talk about comfort. Outdoor pillows and outdoor blankets. As you can see, we have a lot of pillows in this space. Jake actually fought me on this when we first started doing full-time van life, but I swore by them, and I think that I was right because we actually use them all the time. They make great like meditation pillows. When you're going out to the beach, you can lay on them, do yoga with them. They prop you up in the space. They just, again, they make it feel more like home, more cozy, and they're just really nice to have. Especially blankets too that you can take outside, because you live outside, so you want durable, comfy stuff. And I can attest to the fact that not everywhere you go is going to be comfortable. There's been many times where I bring my own cushions just so that I can sit on something a little bit more cushy. So some good outdoor pillows and blankets. In addition, to be comfortable, you need some temperature control. Obviously, we have the Max Air fans, and we've got some ventilation through the doors and windows, but this little bad boy right here is probably my favorite thing that we've bought recently. It's a 12-volt fan, and it's kind of amazing how much air it actually pumps. This is the only way that I'm able to sleep in half of Mexico. So I absolutely recommend either a fan, like just a good old fan, or like a portable AC system. We also have one of those. It's a little more tedious to use. You gotta take it out and set it up, but they have really saved our life. And I don't think that we would have made it through certain parts of our journey if we didn't have some way to cool us down. Because when you're in hot, humid environments, it's honestly the worst. Now that we're all cozy and we've got good airflow, let's talk about setting a mood in here. LED lighting for the inside. Yes, we've got dimmers on these lights, but this lighting can actually be pretty harsh at times, especially at night. You can feel really exposed, like everybody can see in your van. Or if you want light on while you're driving, these things are just like a little too bright. So we have LED fairy lights that we use. Let me see if I can turn them on. Okay, so we just pin these up, pretty easy to do. You can have like ones that you tape on, all different types of LED lights. You can get ones that change colors if you want to like make a party in here, which we've done. But these are really nice, and you can kind of just pick the mood that you want based off the color. And seems like it's an extra thing, but it's like a daily usage for us, and really essential, honestly. Which brings me to the next item when we talk about setting the mood. Living in a van, you kind of smell. So having either some nice candles or incense, we really swear by incense, especially copal, and some sage, because sometimes you gotta sage out. You get a lot of energy going in here when you have two people living in a crowded space, making it smell good, and again, just kind of like giving it that nice like homey feel. We really swear by incense and a little bit of candlelight every now and then. More non-essential, essential items to keep things fun are games and activities. You can get bored out here, you know, and you need some fun things to do. You cannot have too many games like this because they take up a lot of space. This is our Tetris, and we just take it out of the box and put it in a Ziploc bag, and we really only have room for like 2 of these. And the other one is chess. This game's great because Jake and I are super competitive, so it takes us hours to get through a game. And playing cards are also nice, and honestly audible. It's like, it takes up 0 space and it entertains us all the time. On long drives, while we're just like laying around listening to a good book. So you gotta have some activities and things to do that you can take with you on the road. Which brings me to my favorite non-essential essential item, and that is costumes. As you can see, we have quite the sizable costume bag. And why would we have costumes, would you ask? Well, you know, you just never know when costumes are going to come in handy. We are traveling full time, so we're always prepared for a theme party. And costumes also just make people happy. And you'd be amazed how, like, a good wig, just going out randomly in a good wig, you make 100 friends. So you gotta have some costumes to really, you know, just keep things exciting, especially on those hard days.
Okay, so let's talk about the most extra items on the list. But I do believe this is absolutely necessary, and that's an extra set of wheels. Yeah, you don't have to have a moto, but I would say at least a bike or an electric bike is an absolute must. It opens up so many possibilities for you to just leave your camp set up and go bike around and go see something, and or go to a grocery store. But more importantly, what happens if something happens to you in your vehicle and you need to get 20 miles. You can jump on your bike, go cruise, get what you need, and then come back to your rig. Most likely you can catch a ride at that point, or whatever the case may be. But at least you have those options when you have an extra set of wheels. More importantly, I feel, is your kayak or canoe, because that thing has come in handy all over the United States, Canada, doesn't matter. Your kayak, you will use that thing time and time again. We have a blow up Sea Eagle kayak. We've taken it out all over the place. It's definitely been really, we got our money's worth out of it. Let's just say that. Also, if you have your own kayak, there's a lot of places where you can not wait in line, like at Antelope Canyon. Also, you can go to do Horseshoe Bend, do something that's called a backhaul, which most people don't even know about. Probably one of the coolest things I think I've ever done, for sure. But you get to bypass lines for things when you have your own kayak. So just keep that in mind. Do your research or reach out to us. Maybe we'll help you out with all that. So hope this Van Essentials tour helped you out. Maybe you added a few things to your list, crossed a few of them off. Probably crossed off a few of them for sure, because, you know, it's for us. But
no, with all the ridiculousness of the items on this list, to be honest, we use these items. They're honestly what makes our life fun. It allows us to have a good time. You're not always going to be in a place where there's good music and you can get some like fun lighting. It allows us to make friends, to really just like chill out and enjoy this lifestyle. These are our essentials to make those hard days suck a little bit less. So we hope we inspired you. Some of these items are also very practical and have honestly saved our life.
That is for sure. And I mean, having an extra set of wheels is probably one of the best things that we've ever done since we've started van life, and we didn't do that until years into it. So
so if you like our crazy advice and you want to see more of our crazy adventures, follow along, and we hope to catch you guys at the next stop.
Peace out.